Yo, what's up? This is your boy Postman, and you're tuned in to Post in the Diary. Welcome to Post in the Diary. And as you may know, every day is a good day to get a day every from the Postman. And of course, if this is your very first time tuning in, please kindly like, share, subscribe, comment, do whatever is necessary to engage with content. Yeah, a lot has changed for sure. And I'm sure a lot of you guys may be wondering what's happening. Why did he cut his hair? Well, look, just woke up one Saturday morning and just decided to act on my impulse as usual. You know, this just speaks on my impulsivity. And I just decided, oh, I'm just going to cut my hair. And I did it. And I think it looks really good. You know, I look really old, though, I must say. But I still have that baby face, which is fine and fair. But it had to go, and it had to go. Now I feel exposed, but it's okay. It's going to grow back maybe in the next 3-4 weeks. But yeah, enjoy the review. Soweto-based rapper by the name of Crush recently released a brand new single titled Technique. This obviously comes after he partnered up with Afro Corey. Although I need to mention, the very first time I came across his music was on Instagram, and this was back in 2020 at the height of that heavy lockdown. While on that note, he would then release a project or a compilation called VOTG, which was a compilation of the freestyle. I am so glad that he returned to making music of his own, because at some point I felt like he was wasting his own potential doing these freestyles because he is actually so good. Why would I pay to hear Crush rap on a Drake beat, whereas I can book Drake to perform champion poetry at FNB Stereo? It didn't make sense. I'm actually glad he moved past that stage, if it was a stage or phase. And as far as his contributions are concerned, he has been involved on several songs like You My Baby by Sheila Skamu, Intro by Bobby Cooper, the Mbasha's remix on OK Malone Cool Cat's album. And as far as his credibility goes, or CV goes, he does have a credible CV in my opinion. Still on his freestyles, he did drop a fire freestyle called Mad at the World, which was really introspective, and to me, it sounded like he was really disgruntled for the most part, because on an Instagram story, he put it out there, which he's open with the idea of flirting with Amapiano. And for the most part, he also did mention that hip-hop has also been taking a toll on him. However, onto Technique, there's what sounds like a bass and sound at the back. There's also a conventional use of drums that makes the song a bright cut. And in his true fashion, there's also an interesting use of vernacular English. He also calls himself the new Machiavelli from Soweto all the way to Rustenburg, which is known as Mjeep. He also plays around with words and sort of contrasts money with the pop. The hook for me has a lot of sing-along value. It's really catchy because you will also catch me randomly saying, you know the story, Rivet Nesport, the technique, you know, that type shit. It's really amazing. I hope he actually builds on the momentum and keeps going, because I think he can be what is known as the emperor of Sowetan raps in the South African hip-hop context, especially because this song is more of him raising the Soweto flag high and just him telling us about how Botsotsi was the Soweto move in general. This is a good song. I've been bumping it a lot lately. It's really fire in my opinion. So shout out to Crush. Post in the diary room. Please kindly like, share, subscribe, comment. Do what it is necessary to engage with the content.